Tzedakah is the principle that we should treat one another as brother and sister, children of the same great source of life. And Tikkun Olam is the principle that instructs us to join together in repairing the world. Rabbi Hillel points out that these two radiantly logical principles together make up the whole law. All the rest, he said, is commentary. Jesus agreed. It was also the whole law for Christians. The whole law is that you should love one another as you love yourself for the love of truth, and the truth is God made this world but did not complete it, and you ought to be collaborators in creation. Teilhard confirmed for me the intelligence and efficacy of the words of both Hillel and Jesus, as does every religion recognized by this nation. And so from all these sources, my struggling immigrant parents and neighbors, the nuns, the priests, the rabbis, Hillel, Jesus, Teilhard, and Our Lady of the Law, with whom I fell profoundly and irretrievably in love, and my own other life experiences. From all of these, by the mid-'70s, I felt I had all the simple, basic values I needed to build a life for myself and my family. All these values were based ultimately on the two precepts described so elegantly by Teilhard, which amounted really to this: a love of life and a life of love, for oneself and for one another, in the home, in the community, in the world. And altogether, these values seemed right and useful not only for me and my family, but for society and the governments that society creates to rule and guide us. Now, I didn't think in the mid-'70s that I needed a course in political science to teach me what the role of government should be. It seemed to me that all we needed from our government, in addition to all the values I've already mentioned, was a lot of common sense. I didn't fret over whether we should be for big government or small government, and I still don't. It seemed to me clear then, and it does now, that Abraham Lincoln had it right when he said simply, we should have only the government we need, but we should have all the government we need. And with respect to political ideologies, I believe there should be a place for ideology in political policy making, but it shouldn't be first place. First place should go to common sense and benign pragmatism.